Thank you everyone for being here today and for contributing your notes for the purpose of our stress test. Anne is going to talk us through some of the key features of this test and what we are trying to achieve through it. Anne, please go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so hello everybody. Today we are showing our stress test to show the resilience of our network. We use a disadvantaged environment for our test with 16 modest home computer with low profile configuration and across three countries, Vietnam, India, and UAE, and different states. The tests were conducted for more than 24 hours and before the code, before this event. And the home internet is vary from 15 Mbps to 100 Mbps, and we use dynamic DNS with create latency also. And we limit the memory, the RAM per process, 30 megabyte to quickly achieve network crisis. And block time 1 second, finality 1 second. We set the block size 100 kilobyte. The max speed limit per shard also set at 260 TPS. The network will be auto recover after disaster. Our architecture for the network involve client, endpoint, router, proxy, and producer. We set to SAT 7 client, 2 endpoint, 2 router, 2 proxy, and 6 producer. Totally, we send approximate 3,500 TPS into our network, and we have 2 endpoint. Each endpoint will configure the speed 100 TPS, so the weight, 3,500 TPS is way too high compared to only 2 endpoint with 100 TPS speed limit. So in the test we show that even with a huge amount of data or traffic sent into our network, a small group of nodes is still be able to receive the denial of service attack and function normally, and sometimes recover if they any effect, because the node will be on and off discretely because of the attack. Yeah. So now I will want Leon to move to some of our producer node, the block producer. Can you start with Tien? No. Yeah, Tien. Tien sharing. Sorry. This Tuấn. This is Tuấn.
Tien is not sharing right now.
Okay, so this is Tuấn. Tuấn, can you move to the block list? Yeah. So here we can see the network is still function normally. From outside, when we see the node with color, that sometimes blocked because the network need to prioritize its resource for important process. Okay, so even you see the red color from the static, but inside the network it is still functioning. Okay, yeah. So because currently we are sending 300 TPS to one endpoint with configuration 100 TPS speed limit. So that means the sender will be blocked because it is sending too much data uh, into that endpoint. And after some time, it will rebalance and allow that sender to continue uh, to sending data. And if the sender continue to send too much data for, let's say, over 120 seconds, then it will continue to be blocked. The blocking time is varying from a few seconds to a few minutes. So now you are seeing that the sender is being blocked by the network. So because we have only one sender so far to watch, so we have to wait for a couple minutes to see the sender is being unblocked.
Are we moving to someone else now?
No, I want us to catch the moment that it process uh, data after blocking time.
Okay.
Ming, are you on the call? Can you share your screen?
Uh, Wait me 2 minutes. I will turn on the laptop.
Now you can see it start processing data after blocking time, correct?
Yeah.
You start seeing it process 100 transactions per block, and maximum is 260.
Yeah.
But the main point is the sender is sending continuously. That means he will be blocked for more.
Right.
So
Because
later we will move
yeah.
to um, to the sender, not to see how much data he is sending. Right?
Okay. I can switch to Tien now if you want.
No. I want us to watch this screen for few seconds. Then I want to move to my a friend note Minh on this code. His name is Minh Vũ, right? So that friend will show the screen on
Yes.
that screen. We will see the data his node is sending into the network because he kept sending that overload data for last 1 hour.
Okay.
So I think his node will be blocked. And after this, we will move to the producer node to see their screen, and we will start for data from 6 node around 3,000 TPS more into the network to make the network overload again. So from the screen, you can see that the network is still functioning normally inside. Right? It just block the the sender,
Yeah.
but inside the network, it is still functioning normally. Minh, Minh, are you able to share your screen now?
Uh, I'm downloading Zoom.
Zoom. Okay, so I think I can use I can use TeamViewer into hit note and share my screen. Okay, that's the faster way
Okay.
to see his screen. Okay, but 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay, Leon, can you move to my screen? So I'm showing Minh Vũ note.
Can you? So everybody can switch to on screen if they want. AL.
An, my note name is An, right?
Yeah.
Are you able to?
I'm sharing your screen. So on the shared screens, it's AL.
Yeah, but I'm seeing Tien. I'm not seeing my screen with the
You,
Mingvu node.
and you have to manually change it yourself. Go up on the where it says
Oh,
view.
I have to change it myself. I
Yeah,
thought you changed for me.
no. Go to view options and choose AL.
Okay. So so here you can see that he running 10 client, right? 10 client and sending data into the network through the endpoint named Boruto dnetking.com. So that endpoint is receiving the data from Mingvu node. Mingvu send um, 10 client. No, 10 clients is the old one. I think new one is 30. I will configure it. Okay, so I did reconfigure it to a 30 client. So that means we are sending 300 TPS continuously in last 1 hour, means 60 minutes. So this sender will being blocked by the network. Okay, so
Okay.
that is what you are seeing right now. The network is functioning normally with it caused by transaction. And here node is still sending data, right? Right. This node is still functioning and send data into our network. Now it is unblocked. The process a block now more, right? More data is being processed for this node. But the node is sending too much data. It will be blocked shortly. Yeah. Uh, it now got blocked. No, it still be able to send some data. Okay, I think this sender is blocked again. Right?
Yeah. You can see only one transaction happening.
Everyone could see that, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now I think we move to my own node, right? I will share my screen and stop sharing Mingvu.
And now it's showing Tuan's screen. What screen do you want to see? And I think you're on mute.
I heard he said that he want to move to his own node, Leon.
Okay.
Hey Leon, can you see my own node named King Dice?
Yeah. I'm showing King
Yeah.
Dice now.
Okay. What are you able to see? The web page and the
You can switch.
terminal, right?
Yeah, you can switch to
Uh,
King Dice. You can see what I'm seeing.
okay. So my node is running a producer node, right?
Yeah.
So it name on the chat page Panda.
Panda.
Panda. Yeah. Panda is the name of this node, right? So
Right.
this chat page not too important. That's why the network is not prioritize traffic for deploying it because it was busy with other stuff. A guy that sending data too much. Okay, so now we want to move to Ha node. Ha, can you share your screen?
Yeah. He's already sharing. So I'm moving to Ha. So everybody can move to Ha if they want to see it.
Okay.
So now all the nodes are coming online. It's gone back off.
Okay, so this Ha node. Ha node also a block producer. Yeah, his name is Longan. If you go to
Yeah.
chat tab it, you will see his node, and they are working. I want to move to Tien node, but I have to log in his TeamViewer to send. 1 minute.
Tien, no, I think Tien
He's sharing already.
is here. Sharing. And
He's sharing.
go to TI.
Okay. Okay, so the Tien node, he also a blog producer. His name is Violet. Violet. Can you see Violet?
Violet we can't see now because we're not seeing it on the screen because we're looking at Tien's screen. I can go back to Ha's screen to show you. So Violet on the bottom left corner is the screen that we are supposed to be looking at. Yeah. So I'm going back to Tien's screen now.
Yeah. Okay. So can we go to Sudhaka? Can Sudhaka share your screen?
Yes, he's sharing. So now we are on Sudhakar's screen.
Oh, he can. Okay. So Sudhaka also a producer, right? His name on the chat page is Jack.
Right.
Okay. So his name is Jack. And Tuấn Note also a producer named Bamboo.
Yeah. So we can see Bamboo
And,
in the bottom left corner.
Yeah. And you can see Bamboo, right?
Yeah.
And when not name Durian.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have totally six producers so far to handle a huge amount of traffic. That the main purpose of the chat tag is to show the resilience and also the normal functionality of the network even under high stress.
Right.
Like it will keep functioning without downtime. This blockchain is a fault tolerance system. That means it won't be down. Like it
Mhm.
was designed to be up 100% of the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are we
So
going to feed any data? Yeah. Okay. So now you're feeding data.
now we will start for data in with our 6 client nodes that is 3000 TPS more into my own endpoint. So I will share my own endpoint so everyone can see.
Should I
1
switch
minute, let
to
me
a
share
different
my.
screen?
Yeah, I'm sharing it with 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay, now you can go to my endpoint. Name
This one. AL, right? So you
yeah,
can, yeah. So you can switch to that. Everybody can switch to AL in your view options.
So I will be the first client to pour data into our network. That 50 client that about 500 TPS more. Okay? I will press enter now. Oh, there's some. The one already work. Okay, so you can see in the screen the data is being forwarding, right? I mean being forwarded.
Right.
Yeah, so that is 500 TPS more into our network.
Okay. Should I switch to any transaction screen or something?
No, wait for some time because it will take a little bit time for the network to reroute the data. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now you can see, right? Move to any one block list. You can see it is processing a lot of data now.
So Doctor, you can share your screen again. The block list. I'm gone to Tuan's screen. He's showing the block list.
Yeah,
Can you? Can everybody
don't
switch to
screen.
Tuan? TT. Switch to TT.
It is processing 254 TPS per block, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is I think maximum transaction per block, and we will wait for some time till the network blocks it node, right?
Mm.
Not block it sender, block the endpoint because that endpoint is being under high request too much data, right? Like this. Okay. Too much data. And after it is being blocked, we will keep sending more data from other uh, 5 client with 2,500 TPS. to continue flooding the endpoint.
Yeah.
I think it becoming stably. That means the sender is being blocked, right? After a few seconds, we will continue to activate other client to flood the endpoint. So even the network is functioning, but the main point is it is like flooded by 800 TPS. Remember, we only have two endpoints, and each one have maximum speed limit is 100 TPS, and we are getting 800 TPS.
Right.
That is 4 times more than the speed that two endpoints can process.
Mm-hmm.
And the network is still functioning. It is not being down, correct?
Yes.
On, and now it's all
Okay, I think
being
it is
processed.
becoming. Sorry? It is becoming stably, so we now move to can Sanjeev share your screen?
Yeah, okay.
So the new sender with 500 TPS already blocked by the network. So now you can see the block have only one coin-based transaction, but the network is still functioning without any problem of flooding from sender. Sanjeev, are you able to share your screen? And Leon, can you move to Sanjeev's screen?
I already switched to Sanjeev's screen. So
Yeah,
you
I'm sad.
Where is Sanjeev's screen?
check on the view options.
I think I have to stop sharing, then I can
Yeah, stop sharing.
see. Okay, Sanjeev, can you activate your client?
Yeah,
Activate it. Okay, this is 50 client with 500 TPS it power into the network, and you can see this sender is able to be processed. I mean the data, but it will be blocked soon. Now we have 1,300 TPS sent to the network over only 200 TPS speed limit that we set for two endpoints. Right?
Yeah, so
And the network is still functioning, even they are receiving a lot more data than the two endpoint speed limit.
right. Should I
Okay,
switch
so we move to
to on?
Lizu node. Lizu.
Liju, can you activate your screen sharing?
Lizu sharing his screen.
No, Liju, can you activate your screen?
yeah.
Can you share your screen before you activate it?
Yeah. So we're on the screen now.
Okay, Lizu, I want you to activate the command. Yeah, activate enter. Okay, so we get more 50 client with 500 TPS. Now we have 1,800 TPS is sending to our network. And you can see the network is still functioning with the coin-based transaction, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you now move to a Darrell node.
Daryl,
Yeah.
can you start screen sharing?
Sure. Yep. Do you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see your screen. So, An, you can switch to Daryl.
Darrell,
Yeah.
what is his I saw. Okay, Darrell, can you that press
Enter.
enter use that command, right?
Okay. Yeah.
That command. Yeah. Okay. So now we get more 50 client with 500 TPS. That means now we have 2,300 TPS sending to our network. Right.
Right. Should I switch to another screen to show that, An?
Yeah, you can go to
And I think one screen.
one screen.
So I can see the block list.
Are we on one screen?
Yeah, we're on one screen.
Yeah, network is still functioning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the network is still functioning even we got 2,300 TPS over two endpoint with 100 TPS speed limit.
Mm-hmm.
So the network is not down, right? The network is working well, even
Right.
it is under like kind of attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we want to move to Sanjeevi.
So, An, just to
No, this Sanjeev. No, this Sanjeevi activate yet or I missed.
yeah, I think Sanjeevi actually.
I
Sanjeevi,
Yeah.
couldn't remember.
Mine is already running.
Okay, so move to Lloyd node.
Lloyd has to share. Um, Lloyd, Lloyd is has dropped off the call. I think Lloyd's node is not.
Oh, I I think I need to log in it node and say also 1 minute.
Yeah, just log in and share because I think he has a problem connecting. So basically, An, just for understanding, when you show that all of this data is being fed into the network in a normal denial of service attack, that's what generally happens where there's a lot of data pouring in and the network collapses, correct?
Yeah,
And this shows that despite the fact that there is so much of data pouring in, the network is still up and running.
yeah. And the main thing is if we have more endpoint, right? Then that endpoints will be able to function without any affection from other endpoint. Mean the network will like welcome the data from other endpoint if they don't attack it.
Right. What are the high profile denial of service attacks that we have had in the recent 1 year, which everybody knows about?
Really, I can't call a name because it happens every day, right? But high profile attack, yeah.
But right now,
Which-
on process is the endpoint, right? All these served from your endpoint.
Yeah, now everyone is attacking my endpoint.
So we have total 2 endpoints. Right now, one is yours. Now, if that is being attacked, then it'll go to the second endpoint. Seamless switchover.
Yeah, correct. So to be clear, I can show the configuration so everyone can see the endpoint name.
Okay.
So where should I switch to another screen?
So you can see this configuration yeah, ChorusGame.com with 50 client, right? So everybody is sending data to this endpoint.
Right now we're on Tuan's screen.
Now I will activate the
We're on Tuan's screen, yeah.
you need to move to a Lloyd screen.
Yeah, but Lloyd's screen you will have to share through your
No, my screen. My screen.
your screen is not sharing right now. So can you share your screen?
Okay. Yeah, you can see my screen on Lloyd Note. You check on.
You can see it now. This is Lloyd.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Which is
So
the second endpoint, on? One is yours, which is the second one.
sorry.
Which is the second endpoint? One is yours.
Yeah, I will show another endpoint later, right?
Okay, fine.
So now on my screen, you see Lloyd Note is being shared with my endpoint configuration. I mean, hit node configuration is sending data into the network via my endpoint chorus.servegame.com, right? With 50 client. Okay, now I activate it. Oh. No. Lloyd, because Lloyd moved the setup folder, so maybe there's a problem with that. Lloyd, are you able to hear?
No, he's not on the call because he can't connect. There's an issue with his Zoom.
Yeah, because he moved the
Should I call him?
folder. Give me a minute to think. Right. So you can see configuration is it. I think I have to change the command line. 1 minute. Still everyone can see his screen, right? Hello?
Whose screen? You can see Lloyd's screen, yes.
Oh. Let me stop.
Should I call Lloyd?
Sorry?
Do you want me to call Lloyd?
No. It's fine. Because I'm running too much on my system, and you are team viewer and the console quite a little bit slow for me. Okay, now we get more 50 clients from Lloyd Node, right? Everybody can see that, correct? Leon, can you see that?
I can see it, yes.
Okay, so now we got totally 2,800 TPS sending to our network over again to endpoint with 100 TPS speed limit per endpoint, and you can move to a Tuấn screen to see it functioning. Okay. I will stop sharing Lloyd screen.
Okay, I'm going to move to Tuan screen. Yeah, so it's already showing Tuan screen.
Okay, so on Tuấn screen, you see the network is still functioning with it coins-based transaction per block, and all new data sent into my endpoint. ChorusGame.com already blocked it. It doesn't matter how much data is sending to my endpoint. The network already blocked it, right?
Yeah.
It is still functioning normally. I don't see the network is being affected by data flooding activity. Yeah. The network is not down, correct? The main thing is when it is overload with the centralized system, you will have to invest a lot, or the server or your centralized system will be affected. But with our decentralization architecture, with a very modest node like home PC, with the low internet connection and low computing power, we still be able to handle any kind of flooding activity.
Right.
Okay, so now I think we got how many nodes already? So 2,800, right?
Yep.
Who else need to be activated?
I don't know. Is there anyone else you want to activate?
I think today we have 2,800. Yeah. 2,800 TPS. I think that is enough. And now I will show my screen sharing another endpoint where Mingwu is sending data to that endpoint. Let me show. that. So because of this architecture, so it is quite advantage when you can configure your secret endpoint, right? So let's say people know about 9 endpoint, but they don't know a secret endpoint you have. So even they attack 9 endpoint, but you have a secret endpoint and direct your data safely to that endpoint. So your application is still be able to function without any problem. That is in our architecture. The purpose is to help application to balance their.
Saver is on. Oh,
Okay, sorry.
no problem. And tell me if you want to switch from Tuan's screen. Yeah?
So no, yeah, the screen is showing that the network is still functioning normally under high chat with 2,800 TPS, right? And it only had 2 endpoints with 100 TPS speed limit per endpoint. Now you can move to my screen name An, right? I'm sharing my secret endpoint.
Okay.
Are you able to see that? Yeah?
Yeah.
You can see that?
Yep.
Okay, so this is secret endpoint. One endpoint in my endpoint under high chat, and I mean my endpoint is under high chat, and this endpoint is secret endpoint only receive data from Mingwu sender. Yeah, so so we have 2 endpoints and one exposure and got overloaded, and this one is secret one, no one knows. And Mingwu send data to this one, right? And yeah, even this one get chatted. I mean, chat, but we can add more endpoint and like we have more endpoint, the network still be able to receive data from new endpoint and block the endpoint that under high, I mean, high request, as you saw in our demonstration. Yeah.
Yes.
So we can move back to Tuan screen.
Yeah, I'm on Tuan's screen now.
Okay. Tuan screen, you can see the network is still functioning and it processing data every second, right?
Yep.
One is TT, right?
Yeah.
Tuan TT.
Okay.
Okay, so the purpose of today is flooding our network with more than what the endpoint is configured and showing the network resilient and functioning without affection from outside. These are often see from a centralized system when they try to overload the centralized server system. But our network based on a blockchain subscription model. I mean speed with speed packets, so we can handle this kind of activity. Okay, so I will come back with my slide, the second page, and to show you the conclusion for the chat test. Okay.
Okay.
I stop sharing my screen now and share my slide.
Okay.
Can you see my slide?
It's still sharing. 1 second. Yeah, now we can see the conclusion slide.
Okay. Conclusion slide. We can see our network received denial service scenario, and the network maintain data processing even when the node went down discretely. It was able to achieve a stable network performance even in these bad scenarios. And our conclusion is the architecture qualifies for real-line network for tolerant use case, and especially our blockchain speed subscription model.
Yes. Great.
Okay.
Yep.
So now to finish our chat test, we'll move back to on screen also, and you can conclude the chat test, Leo.
Yes. Before I do that, could you tell me, like in the real world scenario, with denial of service attacks that happen with centralized systems, what you have demonstrated today is the fact that with a blockchain network such as ours, which we have stress tested today across 3 different countries and various states in those countries being the nodes, despite the fact that we had a great amount of data pouring in, the nodes and the network did not collapse, which demonstrates that it's far superior to centralized systems when it comes to denial of service attacks. Now we know that there are many denial of service attacks that have taken place, that take place on an almost daily basis, but also there have been very large profile instances, which of course we won't get into the specific examples over here, but if you check that out, you'll see that there are many large denial of service attacks where entire networks were taken down for very large networks. And this is obviously a huge liability for companies because it affects them in terms of cost, in terms of their operations, and many other ways, right? So this shows the resilience of the network, which makes it a very viable solution for anybody considering the security and robustness of a blockchain platform. Anything you'd like to add to that, Han?
No, I think we came so far to this step because we spent so much time on our R&D, and we want to deploy our tech for enterprise and even for important entity.
Right. Right.
When I said important entity, mean the entity with sensitive data that they have to protect with the ultimate security system.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for helping us with the chat test. It took your some time to like spare your computer, and we appreciate. And
Yeah, thanks, guys. I know it's been a lot of preparation and a lot of hard work to get to this point, and coordinating with all of you in the different countries and making sure that your nodes were set up correctly. And obviously, thank you for the time that you've also given us apart from your computers. And we really appreciate it. So hopefully, every milestone that we achieve is means a lot to us and to our technology. So we truly appreciate it.
Congratulations to all of you guys. Well done.
can we stop sharing our screen and that like everyone saw your video for
Yeah.
few seconds and say thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, can you turn your videos on? Your video.
We got almost everyone on the screen now. I think good to say thank you to everyone that have some note I use in background, so don't don't worry if I don't call your name, right? I have my note running background to maintain our architecture to be functioning under high traffic.
Great. Thank you guys for participating. And yeah, I think it's been, we wouldn't have been able to do it without your notes. So thank you very much. We really appreciate it. And we'll talk again soon. Yeah.
And
Okay.
Merry Christmas in case I
Merry
don't
Christmas.
see all of you guys. And Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everyone. Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Thanks, guys. Everyone.
Happy
Well,
holidays.
Happy holidays.
take care.
Thanks, guys. Bye bye.
Happy holiday. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.